are shots. I went out there with Marshall Wiseacre in '97 and took these shots.
Well, is this an ancient structure?
It's a sweat lodge. It's a Navajo sweat lodge. It's probably, it might be historical. It might be a couple hundred years.
Right, but is that, wow.
Yeah, good guess, some of those. And remember,
See that one, and here's,
I saw
yeah,
it.
yeah. This looks almost like a story or a map.
Yeah.
See how much is going on here? And here is the shaman, what I call the shaman thing.
Cycle marker.
That's just showing my.
Different cycles.
Yeah, this is, I mean, here's the hand, here's like the, what I would call a shaman. I don't know if this is rain. I don't know this, GV might have more ideas. Maybe he can talk to us about it when we get there. There's so much going on here. I mean,
Greasewood House.
Randy, this is dispatch. All we've got are hunger lobbies. Would you?
I'll be there in about 15.
No, somebody has to pull that.
I think he's going to do that. Anyway, awesome. Step up there.
There's a lot of Navajo presence down here.
I just swallowed a bug.
Saw the great key because of the size, but also what he found, which was preliminary. I mean, it hasn't been dug. We don't know how similar the floor features might be. All he did was try to get the size. And I forgot what he said. They figure it was about 57 feet. But you don't know until you actually expose everything.
and Rinconada is
63.
63 feet.
You got 5 feet difference or something. And that's an
there's
estimate.
nothing connected. It's freestanding,
As is Rinconada. Within line of sight.
Oh, it's very
Of
connected
Wajiji.
with Wajiji. That's how I found
Yeah.
it. Is I just
This is an access way to some of the sites up on Chakra that are further back this way. They're actually outside the park. So there were still people going up this way to get to some of those sites.
Yeah, I got it.
if the sound picked up with
Yeah.
the rain and the
Here's our alcove, of course. We have that cliff rose in the way.
Bunch of figures too in there.
yeah. This is a story. This tells a whole story.
It will be now.
Oh, there's the hand, huh?
That's the hand.
That's where we give us our... If we can find a site number, in fact, something that indicates, sometimes it's just a piece of rebar with a flat
Nice little
corner on
round.
it that has a number stamped in it. Sometimes it's even less substantial than that, a site number. Otherwise, I have to go to the site files and the site maps and really try to get specific about this site. And there'll be a number. This has been surveyed. So we can get the site number of this. And I know I've done that in the past. I just don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
What
a lot
the
of
site
nice
number
stuff.
was. Oh, that's very nice.
Our size. That's right. That's right.
And, would you want to say a few words about what the photographs would be used for? Or?
Well, it's a site that I'm working with the idea that perhaps this is an observation point for the sun.
Okay.
And maybe the moon. We're just here to take measurements and to look at all the rock art, which is very, very interesting stuff. And we oftentimes see some of this stuff, the grinding areas and little pecked basins and all of that associated with important sites.
Okay.
And I was up here years ago and took some preliminary readings from a little alcove in here that has a very restricted place to view the horizon behind us, which is the east. And there are some interesting notches, two in particular, on that horizon that I think might be interesting to take a look at. To see where the sun is and the moon too, so I'm not going to leave anything out, but if I take the proper documentation, compass readings and all of that, try to get a sense of how high the horizon is, we'll have enough documents to look at this. And then if it still seems interesting, come back here, I think, on the winter solstice and look at where the sun rises. It's one of these sites that may be, I mean, I'm working with the idea that this may be an observation point where a sun watcher might have come and watch the sun come up in relation to the horizon. The site was chosen carefully so that those markers out there, natural markers, will line up with where the sun is at particularly important days, and predicting solstices, certainly the winter solstice, was very important.
Have you anticipated a certain rock outcropping as more pertain to this than another one? Or?
Yes, the one I'm looking at is the one that I looked at before, but again, not with this precise a measurement. And the measurement I'm getting is 103 degrees. I'm going to take a photograph also, so I can line them all up. Oh, 3 degrees. Okay, now photograph. We take compass reading. It'd be great if I had two lenses side by side on this. Now of course I've got that one thing I may need help with the bush now. On the top, the highest point, in fact. If you could just kind of reach up and pull those down for a minute. Doing good, just hang in there. You started.
Okay.
Adventure
Chaco!
Chaco!
Chaco Adventure! National Geographic.
What a bunch of weirdos.